Hello, everybody. I want to thank you for being here. Welcome to the Chemisphere. We have a special guest in the house, which is KNK Squad. I want you to please be mindful of your comments and questions. Just a second, please. Just 1 second. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. I have to get this fixed. Hold on. Okay, the link is in the chat if you would like to ask a question. Also, we will have your comments. We will see your questions in the comments. Boss Chick, do you have anything to say before we get started? Okay, let me see.
No.
What up, Dog Menelik? Thanks for coming in. Okay, we're going to bring Kavesha on stage. She's open to comments and questions.
Pull up something.
Let's pull up one of the first videos, Boss Chick.
My videos didn't download.
Okay, okay, hold on. Let me pull up one.
Pictures.
Let me start with this one because I can't see mine's actually. We're going to play one of the videos. Okay, that was submitted by KNK.
Help! 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 Help!
Somebody robbed us, y'all. Somebody broke in my house. Robbed us.
Hey,
They broke in, and the little boy was screaming. The little boy was screaming. I had to fight the nigga. I was fighting the nigga.
Take anything? Did you have anything in his hand?
No, he ain't had nothing. I was trying to, when I was fighting him, I was trying to make sure he didn't have enough. I was like, whatever the fuck you got, you better drop that shit. I don't know this. He was still in this. Or what?
I don't have shit in here.
But he was.
He took my phone. Both of my phones.
For real?
Yeah, but my iPhone, not my iPhone. That shit don't even go. Help!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. He was trying to help us.
Let me stop this real quick. This is really hard to watch for me. It's hard to watch. Kay, how do you feel seeing this? Is she on stage?
Bringing back memories of that night, and I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hold on. Boss Chick, is Kay on stage? Okay. Okay, go ahead.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. It just bring back memories of that night, and there's so much stuff. Like when you go relive it, you see stuff that you hadn't seen before. And when I looked at it, I think it was like 2 days ago, I seen that my son had peed on himself. He had pissed his pants. And that's something that I didn't even know happened at that moment because it was so new. It was shocking to see somebody in your house and you have to get up out your sleep and you just got to take action right then and there. All this just like fucked up. Like it's really fucked up. It fucked my head up every time I see it. And every time I see something else new. And I remember in that moment when my son told me he stole his phone. So I was like, okay, well, if he stole your phones, what else did he steal? And I'm looking, and the guy only came for my purse. The crazy part about it is he didn't take my computers. He didn't take my cameras. He didn't take all the expensive stuff I had in it. He only came from my purse because I had a wad of money in my purse. I was actually counting the money to give to my friend so she could pay the last place when we was moving out the room so they could move us into the new room. And two guys stopped and they looked at us. They looked at us like in mesmerization, like, damn, I ain't never seen that much money. It's a lot of money over there, but it's not a lot of money to me. So if you got like 200 shillings, that's like $80. It's really not nothing to me, just little change to us. So He looking at it like he ain't never seen it before. And I said, do you think he just want a tip? And she was like, maybe so. So when we got over to the next room, I said, well, let me make sure I give him a tip. I didn't see the guys no more. They left. They just disappeared. Like they disappeared out of thin air. And usually when you in Africa, if they want a tip, they going to keep looking at you. They might even smile at you and say, yes,
Yes.
thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you so much. Because they want you to give them something small, small. That's how they are. But these guys didn't. They just disappeared. I'm like, hold up, what about their tip? And so I gave it to the lady who was in the room with us, and she said she was going to split it amongst them. So when we get over there to this part where this video you just watched, I'm remembering in my bag was the water money, and right beside it was my son's two play phones. It was like little Android phones that he just played games on. Right beside it, I said he came exactly for that, so I know for a fact I was set up. I know for a fact it was an in-house job, and those two boys got their friend to coming in and set me up. And now
Did
when I'm
he
looking
take
through,
the
I'm seeing
money?
so much new stuff. He took all the money. He had the
Okay.
money, and he took the two cell phones that was right next to my purse. He didn't go through nothing else. He didn't go through my bags. He didn't go through my luggage. He wanted to take that and get up out of there. That's all he came for. So he had
Wow.
a mission. He had tunnel vision. And usually they have tunnel vision. They only think about the moment. Let me get this. That's it. They don't think about tomorrow. What's going to happen? What's the consequences after this? It's just for right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So he had a mission, and it was failed, but he tried. You know,
Mm,
he
mm,
tried.
mm.
He tried it. And so what I'm hearing is that when they found him, he had no money on him and no cell phone. So I'm guessing the two guys that saw me counting my money, they the ones who got it. They the
Wow.
ones who got the money and the cell phones.
Any comments from the moderators? Anybody have a question? I mean, that's on stage. Okay, let me go ahead and continue with the video if there's no questions. Y'all give me a minute. I'm not good with okay, here we go. Play.
He beat him up. The dude beat him up. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Help!
Oh, that's hold on.
Help!
That's the helper, K?
Yes, the security guard. The security
Okay.
guard looks like a little boy. So for the record, everybody in Tanzania has small frames. They look like children. They look like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds. My son's 17. He look older than them. This boy was 26, but I thought he was like 16 years old because how he looked. The guy who actually robbed me was 33. He was 33 with 4 children and a wife, but they look small. So this security guard looks like a little teenage boy, but he's not. And he's the one who was screaming. Had it not been for him, he actually saved me, because had it not been for him, I never would have known that the guy was in my room, because he said that he saw a shadow around the room, because I keep my light on by the bed all the time. I always keep my lights on. So I kept my light on. So he saw a shadow running around the room, and he was like, I know she didn't have a man with her. So he went to the door to look. And when he looking at the door, he see a man with a ski mask on at the door trying to get out. So he starts to scream, and that's what woke me up. So I could look and see the man in my room. I didn't know how many people was in my room. I just seen the man at my door trying to get out. So I just immediately went into action.
So when you saw him, he was at the door trying to leave.
Yes, he had already finished robbing me. He was
Wow.
trying to get out now. Usually in Africa, you keep the key in the door so you won't lose it. So you'll lock the door, but the key stays there. You don't take it to bed with you. And in America, we take
Yes.
the key out of the door. We go put
Exactly.
it on a little key hook, or we go put it on our desk or our coffee table, whatever you have. You're going to put your key. So I just took it in the bed with me, because that's what I'm used to. So he's betting that he's gonna be able to get out with that key at the door, but the key was with me, so he couldn't get out. And I couldn't find the key because I'm discombobulated at this point. In the middle of the night, I'm waking up. I don't know where the key at either. So I'm just as crazy as he is right now. So I'm just like, well, let me just try to get him out the best way I can. You know.
Mm, mm. We have a person coming up, Yasmin. Are you taking questions from her? Okay. Are
Say
you
that
ready?
again.
Questions from the audience?
Oh yes, that's fine.
Okay. Hello, Yasmin. Thanks for coming up. Okay, hold on. I gotta take somebody down. Just give me a second. because she can't come up. We're limited to 6 people. Add to stage. Yasmin, are you here?
I am here. Can you hear me?
It
Yes, thanks for
it
coming
says
up.
we can only have 6 people on the screen at a time.
Can
I
you
could
hear
drop
me?
down.
No, somebody dropped already.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
It's like mother in
Okay,
Arabic.
hello, Jasmine. What's your question?
Yasmin. So this, I spoke to you, Yasmin. I spoke to you on TikTok Live. I think it was last Friday. This is a sister from New York. So I just wanted to say, hey, Kavisha, I'm happy that you and the kids are doing well. And
Thank you.
I'm one of your biggest supporters. I follow you everywhere. We're friends on Facebook, and I'm just happy that
Oh,
you're good. Yeah, we're friends on Facebook, so I'm happy that you're good. You're good. I'm happy that you're okay. The kids are all right. That's all
thank
I'm
you.
concerned about, and I've always been a believer of everything you say, good. So
I appreciate that.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's your question?
I don't necessarily have a question. Well, I mean, are you still there? How you doing? Did you, or were you able to leave? You know, what's going on with that? Because I'm just coming
Oh,
in.
well, the situation right now is they saying that I can't leave. I've tried, and it said that I wasn't okay to board. So I'm guessing they put a block on my passport. So they saying that they want me to go to court and stand for trial. I asked, but it's like they kind of slow. So they really not telling me every detail of it. They just tell me bits and pieces of it. But they just say, "Oh, I need you to stand for trial for prosecution," and I'm like, "For what?" It just doesn't make sense to me. And then they said that the judge will have the paperwork in a couple days. But what I know from being in Africa and listening to people in Africa, court dates take a long time. So you'll be in court for 2, 3, 4 years. I'm not trying to be in court for 2, 3, 4 years. I don't have time for that. But what's happening right now is they trying to cover themselves because they saying that if I hadn't went live, they could actually push this under the rug and nobody would know about it and they could compensate me and pay me off. So they at this point they not compensating me, they not giving me nothing. They said that it's a gag order on them. They cannot help me, they cannot pay for my hip. My hip is out of place. I can't walk. They said that they're not going to cover none of my expenses, no hotels, no nothing. Only thing I got was my Airbnb money back from them because of the incident. I couldn't stay there no more, so Airbnb refunded me. But other than that, they can't do nothing for me. I asked them was they gonna pay for my hotel to stay longer for court. They said no, they were just gonna supply a cab to come and pick me up and take me to court. So really they not doing nothing for me. They not helping me. And now they trying to turn it around and say it was sex tourism. And I called the man in my room to have sex with me. And
Girl,
that's
What?
how it
hold on,
happened.
With
hold
your
on.
kids? With your
They
kids
they
there?
said who said that, Kay?
That's what the police is saying.
Oh
The
my
police is
God.
saying that they thinking it's sex tourism and that I called him in there and I didn't pay him. And that's how the fight happened.
Are you kidding me?
So
Wow.
Wait a minute. So let me
yeah,
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
I'm so glad you have the information that you have. I really
One,
do.
one, the embassy. Have you been? I know it was just a shot in the dark, but did you contact the embassy? That's one. And then two, um, what about a lawyer there?
a lawyer is going to just juice me, run me dry, and drain my money for nothing. It's really all about right now. Like the police was telling me a lot of stuff he shouldn't have been telling me. So the police been telling me that for one situation is this: the boy who I call him a boy because he's small, but he's not a boy. He's a grown man. The man who robbed me has a twin brother. They've been on the run for 2 years. They already got locked up before, but the father had bailed them out because the father has money. So it's been a big thing. He's been doing this to plenty of tourists. That he showed me pictures and everything of all the information that he had from all the different cases and stuff that they would steal and how the boy has a pattern and stuff that he would do. And he's saying like he said we need you for us, they not, it's not about me, it's about them. We need you, we need your help so we can put an end to this, because if we don't, tourism is going to crash, and all we got is tourism in the Zanzibar. So if shit gets out and get hectic right now, it's already out for real. It went all up to the chain of command. The government knows about it, the tourism sector knows about it, everybody knows about it, because I went live and it went viral. And
Right.
so, but they saying that they don't want it to go to nobody else, and that's why I had to take my videos down, because my videos is what got everybody in trouble. So everybody pretty much in trouble for this right now. So right now, it's just like shit. It's just all over the place. Lies are being told. They telling me that I done changed my story 2 or 3 times. That my daughter went live and changed her story. That everything that I said was a lie. I mean, it's just crazy. The embassy knows about it too, but the embassy is not helping me. Everybody always say, call the embassy, call the embassy. So you would think that because you're a U.S. citizen, the embassy would help you. But just like they did with that girl, the girl who went to Russia and got caught with the drugs, and they locked her up. They did not come and help her. They did not come and get her. They did nothing for her. It's the same thing they doing for me right now, which is nothing. The only
I
thing I
don't
can
know
do
if
is
you
I always
remember.
say,
Go ahead.
hmm.
Let me hide. No, hold on. Let
Um,
me do something over
the
here.
only the only thing I could do is I always say is save myself. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's coming to save me. So I have a plan on how I'm gonna do it, how I'm gonna get out of here. But believe me, I am gonna get out of here for sure. That's for sure.
Do you remember? My moderators on here. Do y'all remember the time I went to a hotel and I said that it was a man looking through my window, like, "Mommy, mommy, can I have your phone number?" And I was like, "Get out of my window. Who are you?" And he had his face on my window. And I was like, "Get away." It got to the point where I was like, "Get the fuck away from my window." Because he was like, "No, mommy, let me have your phone number." And when my husband and my Muslim brother came, they told them that I invited him to my room. That's why he came. And I said, "Why would I invite him to my room and then scream for help? That don't make no sense." But the end
Mm,
result was that I invited him to my room and nothing was done. But while they was down there talking while Latif and the Muslim brother was talking to the security, I was packing my stuff, leaving. I wasn't staying no more, and I never went back. So I believe that they said some shit like that. Let me see if there's.
mm.
Let me go ahead and go to take this a little further, and I don't know how long this video is
Oh,
though.
shit. I don't know if he's okay. I don't know. He's okay. Somebody broke in here and tried to rob me. Somebody tried to rob me and he helped me. They broke in the door. The door is no good. I can't get out no more. The door is broke. Look, see this? He broke the handle.
Where's the key?
There's no key. The door is no good.
So you telling me we stuck in here?
Yeah, we're stuck in here. He stole your phones?
No, I still got my phone.
He stole both of them little
No,
phones.
no, what happened was he stole camera's Android. One doesn't work, the other one is really slow and it takes too long. So that's the way.
So I told y'all they were breaking your house and steal y'all phones.
But the key does work, but
Oh shit, me fighting him fucked up my nails.
it came out.
Yeah, my whole nail came off.
Oh, Mom, you're bleeding. Mom, that means there's still a key. It's just not, this is not right.
I don't know how I'm gonna get back out this house. I don't know how I'm gonna get out the house because the door is broke. The handle's broke.
Kay, are you still inside while you're talking right now?
Am I inside?
Are you still inside the
You talking about of
room?
the room?
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. 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 Any comments or questions,
We
please
was looking
click
for the
the link
key. We was
above.
trying to get out.
And what did they open the door? Or you ended up going out the window. What happened?
No, I ended up finding the key. It was in the bed. I had took it to bed and I had forgot
Okay.
about that. So I ended up finding the key so I could open up the door. The key part wasn't messed up. It was just the door handle. So once I turned the key, I just used my hand to turn that little door handle part that was missing.
I'm trying to find the video where that curtain moved, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's this one. This might be a picture. Hold on.
On
Is
YouTube or
this it,
On
Kay?
TikTok?
TikTok. Go ahead, Camille.
So,
No.
this is the reading corner.
This ain't the one with the curtain moving?
The one where I was actually walking to the room on the beach. It
Oh,
was
okay,
like a
okay.
beach.
So, freeloading.
Okay, let
Freeloading. I know y'all
me.
need some of that.
I don't even know how to get this off the stage. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me figure this out. Uh, remove. Hold on. Remove. Remove. Give me a second. Any comments or questions while I figure this out? Please click the link and come up. Okay, how did you know they knew where you were when you moved? They just knocked on your door just out of the blue?
I think she dropped down. Can you hear me?
Oh, I might have dropped her down by accident.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, who is this talking?
BP.
Oh, she's here. Hold on. Let me add her to the stage. Okay, are you
Okay.
here?
Yes, I'm here.
Now I
Okay, I'm
see her.
sorry. I had took you off.
Now
When you
it's,
went to your new room, how did you know they knew where you were? Did they knock on your door or they called you?
it looked like she dropped down again.
Hold on.
No,
She's
I'm
having some.
here.
Okay,
Okay.
now I see
I'm
her.
here. I'm here. I can hear y'all.
Hey, Kay,
Hey, how you doing?
this BP.
Oh, how you, what's going on with you?
Nothing much. I was worried about
Oh,
you, so I'm just checking on you here to make sure you're okay, girl.
thank you so much.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
I'm here. I
Okay.
was trying to figure out what you was asking me about. You said, how did they know? Did they knock on my door? Are you talking about the police or who you talking about?
When you moved to the new room, how did you know they knew that you moved? And how did they find you? Did they knock on your door or they called and said they were coming?
Who is the police you talking about?
No. Remember you told me that they found out where your new room was.
The police.
Yes.
The police is who you're talking about. Yes. Okay. So I when I got to the new place, it was an hour away from this location. So I'm thinking that I'm safe. You know, I'm already paranoid. I'm already looking around at my surroundings trying to make sure that this not gonna happen to me again. So I get to the new hotel and I'm telling the people, like, can you go in there, look up under the beds, look behind the curtains, look, make sure ain't nobody in there. They like, girl, you crazy. What are you talking about? I said, really, because something just bad happened to me and I'm paranoid. And so I sat down and I talked to this to the receptionist and I told him how I felt and what was going on in my leg and I'm not being able to walk and all that. I explained everything to him. So I said, please, just like don't let people be around my room. Right now, me and my kids are going through a lot. He said he understood. So the police didn't call me. The police called the driver because he had the driver's number. He never had my number. So he called the driver. When I was in the car going to this new place, he called the driver. And the driver gave the phone to my friend. And so I said, so my friend told me that was the police. I said, well, don't give me the phone because I'm not even trying to talk to the police right now. So she was like, all right, cool. She said, but they asking for your passport. They said they need it. I said, that's not happening. I definitely ain't talking to them now. I don't even like police. And now you talking about they want my passport too? I'm not talking to them. So I was like, cool, let me go ahead and go. She said, well, I don't want to see where you want to go to because I don't want to get involved where I have to tell. So don't let me know. I said, all right. The driver wasn't supposed to know where I was going, and she wasn't supposed to know. They were supposed to drop me off at the corner and let me find my own way. But the driver ended up coming to the hotel I was in to get his tip. I told you they will make sure they get that tip. If they have to chase your ass down, they're going to get their tip. That's how I know them two dudes did that because they did not come and get that tip. So the driver came in, and that's how he saw where I was at because he followed me so he can get that tip. So then I'm in the hotel. The next day, the receptionist knocked on my door. So I said, "Who is it?" He said, "Oh, this is the guy out front." I said, "Yes." He said, "Can I talk to you, please?" I come out to the door and the police is out there. And I said, why are y'all here? And they said, well, we the detectives and we want to talk to you about this case. And I'm like, how did you even know where I'm at? They said, of course we know. We detectives. We traced your phone number. I said, but you don't have my phone number. So how you track it? And they said, well, we have our ways, which I knew that the driver snitched on me. And he told him my phone number and he told him where I was at. That's the only way they would know, because they ain't got no damn forensic science like that where they can track my
Exactly.
phone number and know exactly where I'm at. So then after that, they told the people at the hotel to don't let me go nowhere. And so now my every move is being watched, and the police is continuously coming over and over and over and over again. And then they would just talk
Mm.
to me and act like we buddies so they can get more information from me, or they basically even telling me more information too. The police did say to me yesterday that he said in Tanzania, well, Zanzibar, we don't have freedom of speech. He said it used to be where if you talk too much, we'll come to your house, knock on your door, put a towel over your mouth, and take you, and you'll never be seen again. He said, but
Oh,
now we just take you to jail. So he
girl.
said, it's best if you don't say nothing to nobody. Yes, he
Whew.
told me straight up. Like, he been telling me everything.
K
All
and
the
K.
police officers been talking to me.
Victoria Dove says, KNK, did you feel something before you saw that intruder in your room? I think she's asking, did you kind of sense something that was wrong?
I didn't sense nothing at that moment. I sensed it 2 days before. 2 days before, I was sleeping on the floor in this man's house because my son has obstructive sleep apnea, where his nasal polyps expand when it's too hot. So it was really hot in the room, and we didn't have no AC, and the electric was off. So I called the hotel people and told them, can they move me to a new room? So the dude said he knows somebody who got an Airbnb. I can go to his house. I went to his house, and only AC work was the one in his living room. So I said, well, just put a mattress on the floor and we're going to sleep on the floor until tomorrow. We're going to figure out somewhere else to go. And so when I was at his house, I just kept feeling an eerie feeling. And I was like, man, this shit is creepy. And so I went to sleep, and then I heard something in the middle of the night move. And I was like, who the fuck is in here? And my son came out and he was like, it's me, mommy. I just wanted to go to the bathroom. I said, shit, I don't know what this is I'm feeling, but I feel like it's an intruder coming or something. I was like, God damn, I'm going to bed. So that was 2 days prior to this happening. 2 days later, then this happened. Like, I was already preparing my mind for it. Like, I've already seen it coming. One was going to do in that moment. And in that moment, I just told myself that if this shall happen, ain't no preparing the guy by screaming or yelling for help. Just go ahead and just face it. Head up. Just face it. What happens after that happens after that. But
Yes.
for
Yes.
but my whole thing was to kill him. That's all I wanted to do at that point.
Mm, mm, mm. Sheila says your last message was that you were leaving, going to the hospital, and will connect again from there. Did you ever make it to the hospital?
Yes, I made it to the hospital to identify him. Yes, I did that. And then I wasn't able to record when I went into the hospital. And then after that, I went to the hospital for myself. And that's when I did record the conversation I had with the owner of the hotel when it was time to get
Oh, you know
myself
what?
checked
Let
out.
me see if I can find that. Boss chick, can you pull anything up while I try to find this? Hold on a second. Might have to download it. Okay, yeah, I can't do that right now.
I went to a private hospital, but they say that if something happens to you on vacation, you have insurance, you got to go to a government hospital. And you know how government hospitals are. They just
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
like if you was on welfare and you was to go, you was going to be in the emergency room for 10 hours, 12 hours, just for them to bandage you up and send you out. So that's how the government hospitals work. So I didn't want to go to a government hospital, although I have the insurance to do it. I wanted the hotel to pay for it. But by that time, the video had already went viral. So they basically said, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing anything for you at this point. But you shouldn't have opened your mouth.
What was your
And they
scariest moment? Was it after of course the man being in your room was scary, but after you left there, What was the scariest moment for you after that? Because they started coming to your room and kind of harassing you, basically low key threatening you to not do this and not do that and blah blah blah. Hello? No, this is not it.
I don't
Okay,
know,
can you
Kim.
hear me?
I don't know if you hear me.
I
Yes,
think
I can
my
hear you.
scariest part was when they were trying to get your passport. That
Can you
that was
hear me?
starting because I knew they would do that. Yeah, I can hear you.
You knew
Hello?
I,
they would take her passport?
can y'all hear me?
I can
Yes,
hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Okay, I was saying when you said they were starting to ask for your passport, I was like, try to get out of there because I know what they did to my neighbor when she had a fight in Ghana. They was trying to block her passport so she couldn't leave Ghana. So she jumped on a plane immediately before her next court date. And to this day, she won't. When she go to Ghana, she's in and out in like 3 days. That's it. She won't stay.
Mm, okay. Okay.
So my question
You
was
was asking.
after the guy came in your room and you move, you get to the hotel. What was your scariest moment after that? What was most nerve wracking for you after that in your new room?
Oh, the new room, because the new room, I couldn't find a room. That was one thing. That's what had me panicking. Like, what the hell is going on? That I could not find no room, no matter how many hotels. I think we went 10. Nobody had rooms. Everybody was booked. So I finally got this little dungeon. And in the dungeon, it has windows. And the windows is in the bathroom and the window in the bedroom. And they both on the first floor. And they have a screen in front of it. But behind it is a wood and like a shutter. That's all it is a shutter and you lock it. So I'm locking bathrooms. I'm putting beds behind doors. I'm like going crazy. Like, hell no, we ain't in it. And I'm staying up all night just watching, just watching, just watching. And can't go to sleep. I'm messed up in the head, like for real. Like I can't unsee what I saw,
Mm,
and my kids can't either. So it's a bit much. And I didn't think that it would be like this. I didn't think that this would really hunt me like it's doing. I'm like, I'll be all right. I done seen so much shit growing up, I'm gonna be okay. But this a whole level, a different level. Like this is like invasion of privacy. The worst naked. And then on top of me being naked, I had my breathing machine on when this happened. So that's really like invading my privacy. Like he's seen so much in that room that he shouldn't have saw. You
yes,
know,
yes,
and
yes.
it's kind of like when you get your car stolen from you. Once your car stolen from you, you don't even want that shit no more
Don't even
because you
want it
like
no
I
more.
feel it feel tainted. That's how I feel. I feel like damn, somebody just saw everything in me. They just was in my room in my personal space while I was on the phone and everything. They was there. My kids was undressing. They was there. He saw so much he shouldn't have saw in that room that night, and
Mm,
that's what really fucked me up. You know, like the
damn.
whole thing. And for him, it was so weird to me because when I woke up and I seen him, I kind of didn't even know my place, like where I was at. I only, mind you, I only been in that room 2 hours prior to this happening. So I didn't even know the room. He knew the room better than me. So I wasn't even orientated to the room. So when I woke
Mm,
up and I saw him, I'm thinking I'm back in the States because first of all, he had a jersey on over top of a hoodie. I'm from DC. That's what they do. They wear hoodies with the jersey on top, and then he had a ski mask on. That's like the main thing you wear in the hood when you about to rob somebody. All my uncles,
yeah.
all my brothers, they did that. So I grew up seeing that. So when I woke up, I seen that. I'm not even thinking I'm in Africa. I'm thinking I'm back in the hood. So then it was like, yes, now it's really time to get down. I forgot I wasn't even orientated to the place I was at that moment. I never
Mm,
seen an African dress like that before. So this was like, whoa. So when after everything happened, I'm putting the puzzles together. I'm like, how the hell he even get these clothes? Like these American clothes. What? He had to be a professional. So then when the police told me they've been looking for him for 2 years, that he been doing this. This is his
yeah.
MO. He
Yeah.
goes in your room, tourist room, he steals their phones, and he says sometimes he know that you need your SIM card. He'll take the SIM card out, put that down, and steal the phone only. leave you the SIM card. He's very nice with it. He might even leave you your debit cards because he don't want
Mm,
those. He wants your money. So
yeah.
he has a pattern how he doing it, and that's how they know that's who they looking for. That's who they was looking for this whole time. But
Ooh.
it's always swept
Ooh.
under the rug. So people just say, "Oh, Zanzibar is sweet. Zanzibar is friendly and nice and safe," because none of these things get taken out. Get put out there to the
We
people.
have a question,
But I
Kay.
wanted people to know. Hmm.
Tamika is saying, how soon can you return home, or did you relocate? And hold on, I can't see. How soon can you return home, or did you relocate there,
Relocate
KNK?
there. No, I didn't relocate. So this is the thing. I was on tour to tour 7 different African countries. During the tour, my friend said, "Hey, come to this country." She said this one would be nice. This would be a nice country to visit and show. So I was like, all right, cool. She asked me, can I bring some things for her because she relocated there. So I was like, cool. So when I got there, the moment that I got off the plane, I said, something don't feel right about this place. I don't like this place. She was like, you ain't seen shit yet. I said, I ain't got to see shit to know I don't like it. The feeling that I felt was like, get the fuck out of here when I got off the plane. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be one of those bad, them friends that you had that don't like shit. I'm not trying to be a party
Yeah,
pooper.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm not trying to be like that. So I said, well, let me give it some time. So that's when we went over to the prison island and all that stuff. And I'm like, nah, I still don't like this place. And every day I complained to her, and she was like, you just complain about everything. She said, spend $1,000 for the next 2 days, and I bet you'll get better accommodations. I said,
Um,
okay, bet, let's do it.
right.
And this is what happens.
How do you feel about, I don't know if you saw any of the videos that people made about you, but how do you feel about people saying that it was a skit, you made it up, you were lying? Because my thing was, who the hell would do this to their children? Like I said, y'all think she went and bought fake blood and threw it all over the walls and all outside the damn hotel. I never once thought it was a skit or fake. So how do
That's
you
what
feel
I
about
said the same
that
thing too.
ignorance?
I
Who's
said the
that
same
talking?
thing too. That BP.
BB, how do you
Hmm.
feel about that ignorance shit?
Yeah, I said the same thing too when I talked to you. I was like, why would she traumatize her kids like that? People are so freaking ignorant.
Yes.
I was
Hmm.
like, why would she do that to her kids like to play a prank?
Mm.
That's
And
Right.
then
crazy.
just to
I
find
think
That's
out
it's
he
real
crazy.
put a
ignorant.
hand on himself.
I
That's
think
how
it's real
scared he was.
ignorant that nobody ever sat down and said, well, if this was a skit, why wasn't it pre-recorded and then put up? Why was
Yeah.
it in real time? Raw footage in real time. I was on live for like 3 or 4 hours. I was on live the whole time until the police came in the morning. I stayed on live the whole entire time. From the
And
time I got off the phone with Miss Kim. Miss
then that
Kim, you
young boy
remember?
was then that young boy was out there rolling on the ground like he looked like he was seriously hurt.
Yes, he
Yeah.
was. He
He
was
looked like
really
he
hurt.
was hurt. And I can hear him grunting like, and I was like,
Hmm.
if he was playing it, he was a good actor then. But that's what I'm saying. I
Yes.
didn't think this was people are ignorant. It's
Mm-hmm,
ignorant.
I, I think Miss Kim was the first, no, second person I called. And I called when I talked to you and I was telling you what happened. And I told you turn your camera on so I can show you this shit. Like, cause you might not you don't understand the severity of this that I'm
right.
saying to you right now. So I said turn your camera on so I can show you. After I talked to you, I said, all right, I'm about to go live so I can let people know what's going on.
Yes.
When I went on live, I stayed on live the whole entire time until the people came and took my stuff out of that room. There's no
Mm-hmm.
way it could have been a skit because that means a lot of people had to be in character. A lot of
Exactly.
and we talking about in Africa. Come on now, a lot
Exactly.
of people had to be in character, and I would have to pay a lot of people to do this.
Exactly. I said the same thing. I was like, then everybody was in character then. Yeah.
Yes, it wouldn't have made no sense. And the people
None.
saying that my children was so calm or whatever, and I'm like, well, if my children didn't see their mother get their ass whooped. Shit, if I would have got whooped, maybe they'd have like, damn, mom, like they've been hurt. But they know what I just did, so they like, oh, okay, let's get out of here, So it wasn't that they had to be all screaming and acting all crazy or me. I was screaming outside, acting crazy because I wanted to appear big to them so that if they was to send anybody else, them 2 boys who sent him, if they decide to send somebody else, they would know, okay, this girl ain't to be played with. We're going to leave her alone. But if I would have went and closed the room and been all quiet, maybe somebody else would have came through. Maybe they would came to retaliate because I was a weak link. So I wanted to show them that I wasn't. you know. So that's why I was outside making all that noise and screaming and talking, and that might have been talking on my head because of temporary insanity. Because that shit will seem
Yasmin,
insane.
thanks for coming up. Do you have another question?
No, I just wanted to join the conversation. I also wanted to piggyback on what you guys were saying when people were like, it was a skit. I thought that was just absolutely ridiculous. Like absolutely ridiculous. And a lot of people on the internet are extremely ignorant,
Hmm.
extremely ignorant,
Extreme,
and
exactly. Yep.
they just don't care for Kavisha because she be giving it to them raw. They don't like that. People like sugar. They want you to sugarcoat all the lies and keep the fantasy going. That's what that's about, honestly.
Okay. Thank you for coming up, Yasmin. I'm gonna play this video, Kavesh. I can't pull it up on my phone, but I'm gonna try to play it.
Hmm.
This is the what do you call it? The audio of the, I think, the hotel owner.
Oh yes, when I went to the hospital and I was asking them to pay for my treatment.
Hold on, let me go back. Okay, this is now explain to us what this is.
When I went to the hospital to get my leg checked out, I was asking was they going to pay for my treatment, and this is what they basically told me.
Okay, so here we go.
We can't hear it.
Y'all can't not hear it.
No.
Okay, KNK, go ahead and explain what he's saying because I can't pull it up on my computer for some reason.
Okay, so basically it was a German owner to the hotel that I was in. Basically, what he said was by the time I went to the hospital, that they already caught wind of the video that I did, the live that I did, and the live went viral. And they heard me saying that I didn't like white people and that the white people was devils. So he said because of racism and because of bribery, because of extortion and all this extra stuff that I don't know what the heck he talking about, how that come about. Um, I said something in the video, I mean in the live, that the people there was ugly and that I didn't like the people. So that's where they end up getting the whole sex tourism from, because they saying basically I must have liked the guy that was in the room with me. My daughter was on live at some point during that live that night. She had got on the phone. I told her to hold the phone while I put my clothes on or something that I was trying to tell her to do. So they talked about that and they said that they have a gag order. They will not be able to compensate me. They won't be able to give me another room. They won't be able to fix my, do the healthcare part of it. Okay. They won't be able to do the healthcare part of it. They won't be able to give me any money or give me my phones back or the money that was stolen because I opened my mouth and I talked too much. And they said now that it's gone up to the government, it went to the tourism, it went to the embassy, it went to everybody, and it's gone viral. So now I gotta worry about that on the police level. So they said they pretty much out of it. Hotel wants nothing to do with the situation anymore.
Mm,
Well,
And
once you
if you
leave,
know.
once you leave the country, you need to make sure you post the name of the place where you stayed or whatever, so everybody
Hmm.
can be aware, and don't support them, and you know how the internet works.
yeah,
Oh
she
yes,
she
and that's
let
another
me
thing. They
know.
said that I said the name of the hotel while I was on live, and they got 12 cancellations. So they said that this is bad for their business and this is bad for Zanzibar in the whole. So everybody pretty much mad at this point.
They be alright.
Hmm.
They sure will.
Yeah, but it sounds like they have a history of doing this to tourists, and then they've been just getting away with it sweeping it under the rug, probably paying off the government to not,
Uh-huh.
say nothing. This is
Mhm.
Exactly.
ridiculous. And I just want to say, KNK, I was on the live watching, the entire time, and you can clearly see this was not no skit. I mean, you can tell that mentally y'all was going through something. Like that's
Hmm.
traumatizing. Like that, like the people are so ignorant and insensitive. And then the fact that
Right.
the owners clearly they know it's a problem going on, because you're not the first one that happened to, but this happened to be, like you said, it went viral. You caught everything live time, and everybody got to witness what has been swept under the rug, and it's just terrible.
Yep.
And they
Hmm.
should have, the whole thing should be shut down. They I can't even talk. I'm so disgusted. I'm traumatized, and I didn't even experience. So it's
Right.
like
Me
Right.
too. I
it's
feel traumatized too, and
yeah.
I wasn't even there. But yeah,
It was very traumatic. It was
yeah, yeah.
clearly,
I
and
couldn't
this is
even
what,
sleep that day after that.
this is people not using their brain, because you can clearly see that she was traumatized when she was saying the things that she was saying. I don't,
Mhm,
because I was on the live as well, and
mhm.
I
Hmm.
was just like, and I was in the comments like, "Are you serious? Do you really think that she's really, listen to how she's talking? She's traumatic. It's a traumatic situation. She's traumatized." So I just the insensitivity of the internet is, ugh, I hate it. I hate it here. It is terrible.
Exactly. Exactly. It hurts. It's very hurtful. Especially when people don't like you for no reason. You have no reason not to like me. Like, I talk about Peaches all the time, because Peach McIntyre, she go in there and she say, "You bitches can get off my page. You hoes." And I'm like, why would you talk to people who follow you, who respect you, who love you? Why would you talk to them like that? They the reason why you even making money. I don't talk to people like that. I don't go in here and insult people and talk to people any kind of way. So for these people to be coming at me like this, even people making death threats at me too. I'm like, for what? What did I do to you? And then people telling me, "Oh, you shouldn't put your children in that situation. You put your children in harm's way." How? All I did was take my children on a vacation. I just want to show my children the world, show them there's more to it in life than what they know. Being in the U.S. So I'm taking my children on a tour, but I'm putting them in harm's way. I keep
Yes.
putting my children in ridiculous situations. Whenever we go through something, it's probably mostly when we go to another country. That's probably what mostly happens. But at the end of the day, what am I supposed to just keep them at home and closed up? And then I homeschool them. So for me to take them is to show them, if I keep them at home, they're not going to have no social skills. They homeschool, so they're not going to get out. They're not going to know anything. So I'm trying to teach them and show them stuff. And I'm putting them in harm's way. People saying to me, "Your kids should be getting taken away from you." Then I'm thinking like, damn, if I go back to America and my kids gonna be taken away from me, like I got so many thoughts in my head. Like I don't even know what to do at this point.
People are
You
crazy.
know?
First of all, how many people has actually taken their kid on a trip, let alone out the country on another continent? So
Right
you
now.
haven't
That
done
part right
nothing
there.
wrong. You didn't
Yep.
do nothing wrong. You were set up. There was no prevention to
Yeah.
that. You
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
do anything
Exactly.
wrong. They're not gonna take your kids away. Your kids have seen more than the average adult has seen as far as traveling. You didn't do anything
Hmm.
wrong.
Girl, the adults that's talking shit about her. Her children have seen more than them. You got
They
so
don't
many
even
Exactly.
have
people who ain't
passports.
never left their damn block, who ain't never left their city, that's got so much to
And
say
some
about
of them
other
call
countries
themselves
and
Christians
talking
too.
so
That's
much shit.
bashing on here, bashing people.
Mm, who on here bashing people?
No, I'm talking about. Remember we talked about earlier. I said some of them
Oh, okay. I
call
thought
themselves
somebody was on here.
Christians,
Now
and
you
and
asked
Hmm.
me, Kay, who was saying you asked me something about somebody asked about the me about people thinking that you faked it and it was all a skit. And you asked me a question about who or why or something. I don't remember. Do you remember what your question was, Kay?
No, I
Well,
don't
I
remember.
know for one, Truth Serums, bitch ass, is one of the ones that was
Oh
on the other
yes.
page that was talking all kind of shit like he knows you personally. He's already blocked from me, but he was saying it was a skit, it was made up, you an actor, you
Hmm.
can't be trusted, you a con artist. He had all the stuff to say. So if he shows up under any name, block his ass up out of here. He's not welcome.
Oh
Because
yes.
nobody in his
He's been on my
fucking
page
right
for a
mind would
couple
think that you
years.
made that up just to traumatize your children.
Exactly. He
that's
doesn't like
ridiculous.
me at all. He
True
doesn't like me at
story.
all. I never did nothing to him, but he been on my page for a couple years and he be talking shit to me. And I said, well, if you don't like me, just stop watching me. He said, I watch you because you're very entertaining, but I don't like you. He already told
Oh,
me that. But he has some type of social disorder where he's in love with me and watch everything I do, know about everything, even look up stuff that I do. You know, he'll go research so he can come back to me and tell me, oh, this is wrong what you said, tell it right. And I'm like, damn, I don't even know you exist. How are you still talking to me? It's him and the African girl. I forgot
African
her name.
Queen or something.
Yeah,
The
African
stalker.
Queen Repat. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's in love too. They dealing with parasocial behavior. This is what people do. They'll get on the internet and they'll find themselves so attracted and so in love with a person that don't even know they exist, and they'll find out everything about
And
them. They'll
because
watch their
they don't
videos. They'll
have a
binge
life.
watch it.
It's because they
Yes,
don't have a life.
exactly,
And they live they
exactly.
see you living good and you doing things with their children. It's pure jealousy. And they don't some like we said earlier, some people ain't never been off the block.
Mm-hmm.
So this is jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
they can't
crazy.
do it.
Craziness. Just ridiculous. It is still, God damn it. Hold on, y'all.
So today I was looking through my videos, and I'm glad that I did record a lot because I had just been recording anyway because I've been on the whole tour thing. So I just been recording everything possible. So I was recording when we changed rooms from the room that I didn't want that didn't have the AC to the room with the AC. So when we went in there, I'm asking him about, do the AC work? Though, I mean, you put me in a room with the AC, but sometimes the AC is there, but it don't work. And they like, yeah. So the housekeeper is there, my friend is there, and then the owner, no, the manager of the hotel is there, and they show me around. And if you look very closely, you will see the guy behind the curtain. So he was already there before I even moved in the room.
I'm trying to
So
see.
that's
You
what I've
just
seen
go
today.
TikTok. Go
Let's
ahead,
look at
Camille.
this one, Kay. I think the
No,
little
that's
snippet.
not it. That's
Okay.
not it. It's the one where I'm walking from the beach, and
I
and
was
me and my
trying to
friend.
see that. This one doesn't have a snippet of the curtain at all.
It has the curtain, but he didn't move. He must have had already adjusted himself. He's in there in the room with us right there. Yes, he's in the
Okay.
room with us.
Let me take
He's
this one.
behind not that curtain right there. He's behind the other one next to the bed.
Help!
Okay. Let me take this down.
Help!
God darn it, how do I stop it? And
So
wash it.
I basically solved my own case
Yeah, you
because
did.
I
You
ain't got
did.
time for them. They don't know nothing.
Okay,
They
let me
really
get
don't know nothing. And then
uh
I found out if you was on the video, if you was on the live towards the end, it was a guy that came up and he was like, "Be calm, be calm, be calm." And I was already calm. And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Be calm. If you would have saw me a couple hours ago, you could have said that. But I'm calm." And he said, "Look, we're gonna pay for everything. We got it. We're gonna cover your bills." Da, 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 da. And he running the spiel about all the stuff he gonna cover. And a guy came up and said he was a detective, and that they found the body in the what you call it, the village, and that it had blood on him and all that. So if you heard that part of the video, that guy told me he was a detective, but he didn't talk to me and ask me no questions. He was just saying, where am I going now, and I should pack with my stuff. And I'm like, why are you not questioning me? Are you the detective? I said, where's your clothes at? Why you don't have a uniform on? So what I was told, that he was not a detective. He was a guy from the village. That's why I can't fucking trust nobody.
is that the one that was in regular clothes and some
Yes, a
slides?
Zanzibar shirt. Yes, and he told me he was a
Mm,
detective. So come
yeah,
to
we know
find out,
he
he was
wasn't.
not. He was just a guy from the village that wanted to come and ask questions.
Girl, I
So there, I'm
cannot
like
get
definitely
this
on
video to
edge.
come up. Damn it. I cannot pull this video up. I don't know why. Hold on, I'm trying. Is this it? Let me see if this is it. Yeah, I can't even pull it up, Kay. I can't even figure it out.
How you pull that one up with Camaro showing the room?
It's on my phone, but I mean it's on my laptop, but I can't. I don't know. Hold on. Let me try another one. Let me see something. Video
You want me to
file.
send you the video again?
I have it,
Uh,
but is it this one?
the one that I sent you, I said watch the curtains
As
in this
soon as you know
video.
it's not it, let me know and I'll take it off.
That's it.
Okay.
We going to the other hotel room, the new one. If you watch the curtains, he's behind the curtain.
What if the AC don't work?
Wait, is that
You
the air
just
he
switched it
just
over.
touched behind the bed?
Oh,
Hold on, Renee. Hold on. Let me
oh,
just a
this one
second.
is pretty.
Is it right about here, Renee?
Is that the air conditioner behind the
What if
bed?
the AC don't work?
No,
Okay.
the AC is up on top of the wall.
Okay.
But if you watch the curtains, you will see. And I see these
What if
curtains
the
in the
AC don't
same
work?
videos. The curtains don't move, but in this one it moves. Every video I've seen these curtains.
You just switched it over. Oh, oh, this one is pretty. This sexy.
This one, this room is more expensive than that one. Because here,
Okay, watch those
can buy
curtains.
coffee, tea anytime you can have it.
Oh,
But
Yeah, I
we
see it.
keep the
I
same
saw it
price
move.
for you. The
oh,
You're
same
gonna
price
see.
you pay
that's
for that
nice.
room, right? If you like that room, it's okay. No problem.
Y'all see that?
I
Oh
like
yeah,
this one.
I saw it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's
Now,
move
does that look like an air conditioner? Because nothing in the other videos, nothing else is moving.
on, right? If you like that
No.
room, it's okay. No problem.
I like this one. Yeah.
And
Alright,
I'm
so let's
fucked
move
up.
your
I ain't
bed.
noticed that shit.
I don't need
And
to
I'm
Yeah.
have
right there with the
coffee,
camera.
tea.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh goodness.
And that's how close he was to me. I'm laying on the bed right there beside those curtains. And that's what he was all night.
Mm, mm, mm.
You know, and I normally check my hotel room behind the curtains, but anytime I leave, when I come back, I'm checking again.
Mm. It's funny because every resort I've been in, the curtains are already open. The curtains are wide open. Oh man, this was definitely a setup.
Yeah. But some hotel have curtains. Now that I'm thinking about it, that you could hide behind because they come all the way down to the
Uh-huh.
floor. Yeah, it's a body could hide behind, and then they have little couches. Sometimes a person could hide, but I always check my room and I check up under the bed.
Mm,
And
mm,
he
And
had a
mm.
then,
small frame too.
yep,
So
yep.
he's like a little
Somebody can
12-year-old
hide behind
boy.
those curtains. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
He
He
was
was
already
probably
in the room
too
before I even
familiar.
got in there.
Hold on. Just can't get on stream. Somebody said, hold on a second. He was probably the chief from the village, and the guy was taken there for medical treatment with the witchcrafters, with the witch doctors. Well, no, because he actually went to the hospital, right, Kay?
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, he went to the hospital. Any comments or questions? Click the link and come up. Now, do you have okay? Does this change your any of your feelings at all about the continent of Africa? And I'm gonna say specifically Ghana because that's pretty much where we trying to be stable at for a minute, or Nigeria.
Hmm. Um, it don't change my. I always go off of my discernment. So if I
Mhm.
feel some kind of way about a place, then I know it's not right for me. So I've never had those feelings when it came to other places, like I had in the Zanzibar. Like when I got to the Zanzibar, I'm like, oh my God, this place is beautiful, but I feel something. I feel fucked up. I feel like it's something gonna happen. That's how I felt. So I never felt like that in Ghana or Kenya or Ethiopia, or nowhere else I went, I never felt this. But this right here, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. So it doesn't really change, because you could say that about America. You could, because so many
Yes.
things happen to me in America.
Yes.
So many things happen to me. So I could say that about America. I could say about Mexico. I could say about all types of places. But it's not going to change the fact that I love Africa. I love Africans. I am Africa. It's just
Yeah.
something bad had to happen. It was the wrong time, and I guess I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I'll
Yeah.
put it like that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
but it can happen anywhere.
It can. It
So
can.
with all the stuff that happened to me in America, I can't say, "Oh, I never go to America again. I don't like America. I don't want to be in America because of that." No, I don't like America for my own personal reasons, but not because of the bad stuff that happened to me there. You know, so no, it doesn't change my mind about Africa. No.
Sheila said, I saw the curtain move, so he beat you to the room. Antoinette, I see
Yes.
you on backstage, but for some reason I can't bring you up. It says device not connected. See, he beat you to the room. Meek said, were the curtains floor then to where his feet didn't show?
And yet the curtains actually laid on the floor.
Yeah, some curtains do lay on the floor like that. I've seen it myself.
Yes, they do. I've seen
Mhm.
it more in Ghana than anywhere. Like
Yeah.
they don't measure nothing. Hold on a second. Brown Vidar, I like clean drinking water. What does it have to do with anything? Be more specific, please. Okay. Any comments or questions? Antoinette, were you able to fix your device and come up? Any comments or questions? Please click the link and we will bring you up. Boss Chick, can you handle the stage for a minute, please? I don't think Boss Chick has you have access to the stage, Boss Chick? Renee, can you handle the chat for a minute, please? I know you didn't. Hold on. I know you don't
Like
need our money,
as
but
we as we talking, right now, I'm getting messages. People just won't leave me the fuck alone. Right now, I'm getting messages right now saying that a responsible mother will not constantly place her children in danger. Only a selfish, irresponsible, selfish, attention-seeking mother will constantly place her children in danger.
Hey, you have
I
to
don't know
ignore them.
how me
You
taking my
have to
children on
you
vacation.
you have to ignore those people because that's what they want to do. They're miserable. They're
It's
miserable.
ridiculous.
It is. They just want to get you upset. Don't even pay attention to that. People are, oh my goodness, people are heartless and mean. Don't even pay no attention to that.
Renee is. Hello, Renee. Thanks for coming up. Is this our Renee?
Yeah, this is me. I had to switch phones. It's me.
Oh, okay. Tell them to responsibly shut their mouth. KNK. We ain't go. We
Yes.
definitely don't have a problem doing that. Victoria Dub. People so ignorant. Any of the moderators have any questions? Oh, you know what? Ray did, but she can't connect. Let me see. Let me see if she can come back up. Anything you want to share, KNK, that we don't know?
I pretty much told it all.
Okay.
I pretty much told everything. Um, I just know when I get to safe grounds, I'll go ahead and upload everything.
Let me
So
get
it can be out
Brown
there.
Badar out of here just because I'm just not feeling it, period. Let me ban this user. I don't have time for no smart ass, sarcastic ass comments. We grown people in here, and this lady was traumatized, and y'all still want to come in here and motherfucking play. Okay, hold on, y'all. Just okay, we back. We back. Will you go live and keep us updated along the way? TA said, will you go live and keep them updated along the way? Or is it's just kind of the end of it?
Well, I can't go live. I can't go live if they watching me.
Right.
So I can't do that. That's why I would prefer to even be here with you than on my page.
Right.
And
But what I can do is when I get to safe grounds, I can start uploading everything. So it'll be out there. So,
Yes.
so it
Yes.
won't be on my phone no more.
you
It'll
see, like,
actually be out there.
for me, people are saying, "Are you scared to go?" Asking a question, "Are you scared to go to Africa?" It kind of make me feel a little different now because I've been to Ghana a lot, but it hits differently. Yes, things happen here, but over there, things could go left real bad. And like you
Mm-hmm.
said, they saying you can't do this, you can't do that, and they make up excuses, they lie, so they can really trap you there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's true.
They can really get you there. And who wants to be in they jails there, and then they making you pay for your own stuff? You see, it hits differently. So now this is teaching me
That's why I got
something.
tread light. You know.
Exactly. Now when I move, I'm really gonna move differently now
Mm-hmm.
and tread lightly, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah, because like even when I at first went to Ghana and I was telling everybody the stuff, the extortion and the stuff that they was doing, I started getting death threats. I would go to the mall and people would see me in the mall and be like, "Oh my God, you can't, K, you said some crazy shit online. I'm the one who said this and said that." But I ain't mean to say it like that. I'm like, well, damn, this is so crazy how many people would know you from online and will talk
Hmm.
about you and say all types of stuff about you and have people mad at you and don't like you. And it's like crazy how many deals that I lost because of me telling. You know, how many I was supposed to be doing so many so many business adventures with people. They said they don't want to deal with me no more because I talk too much.
Well,
Because I'm telling too much.
they want everybody to think that everything's is roses. They don't want to show the bad side of it.
Right.
And a
Right.
lot of people
Exactly.
be sitting, even our own American people that go to, they're like, oh, this is this and this is this, make it seem like it's wonderful. No, tell the truth. Because when I was there, I tracked that, when you get stopped by the police, everybody like, shh,
Hmm.
don't you say anything. Because if they don't hear your accent, they're going it's gonna be some money involved now.
Hmm.
And
That's
then when
true.
I go out to the store, one of the girls that I was with that's a local there, she was like, I'll do all the talking for you. Because if it's $2, once they hear you start talking, it's going to be $20. The price going to raise when they
Mhm.
hear you.
That is so true.
Yep.
That
So
is
you got
so
to
true.
tell the truth about it, but they don't want you to tell the truth. I got cussed out, by some African men in a group because I was saying, I just told somebody to be careful. What they got to be careful for?
Hmm.
And then
Yep.
they just went off on me.
Because in the culture, you don't air your dirty laundry out in the street.
Yep.
It was even some guys that didn't even want to talk to me because I put my ex-husband out there and show his picture. And they like, even though you told your story, you ain't have to show his picture. You could have kept that under wraps. And I'm like, how the hell you gonna tell me how to feel about the
Exactly.
traumatization that I went through? Why can't I show his picture? But because of their culture, they don't like that. They want you to keep everything in the dark. And I mean, I've been around Africans all my life, and I've seen them say they'll go through stuff in private, and I'd be like, "Why you don't say nothing?" Oh, it's no need. Don't mind him. Don't say nothing.
Yeah, that's their
They
favorite
just push
word. Don't
everything.
mind him. Yeah, don't
Uh-huh.
mind him.
That's
Yep,
that's them pushing everything under the rug.
yep, yep. You're
It's
right.
okay. Don't mind it. And just
Don't
like the
mind him.
police telling me, I'm telling the police, look, my hip hurting real bad. I need something stronger than morphine. Like I'm in excruciating pain because my hip bone, the ovary bone, you know how the bone's supposed to be in the socket? It popped out the socket. So
Mm.
now my hip is sticking out. I said, I'm in excruciating pain. No medicine is working for me. Nothing. I done took tramadol. I done took Motrin. I done took Tylenol. Everything. Nothing is helping. And he said, oh, don't worry. It'll be okay. I'm like, you just tell me, just shut the fuck up, basically.
And then
And
you
I
know what
was
else they
just,
tell you to do? Calm down. They always say,
yep,
calm
calm
down,
down.
calm down. Oh, that pissed me
Mm-hmm.
off when they do that. Calm down. No, you calm down.
Mm-hmm.
They quick to tell
So
us to
that's what I
Uh,
calm
hear.
down.
Sheila says, whoever posted that is stupid. Do they think you would put your children in danger if you knew it was danger there? What they fail to realize is compliment. What they fail to realize or compliment you on is the name, the mama bear came out of you. Yeah, the mama bear definitely came out.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it on two other platforms. I saw it on the Green Lady. It was just people in her comments. It wasn't her. It was people in her comments saying that it was fake and it, you know, it was a skit and it was a scam. But they're stupid. More the
Yeah.
haters.
But hopefully, now that I did put it out there, it will awaken some people to do things differently because it sure awakened me. I don't know what my purpose here on earth, but I do know since I was a little girl, I always wanted to help people. By even if I'm giving you, if I'm compensating you, or if I'm giving you information, or if I'm teaching you something, I
Mhm.
always want to be a service to somebody and help somebody. So every day I try my best to be a blessing to at least one person. So
Bless.
if my story can help anybody, you know, to even just move different and think different, and if they say, okay, I'm gonna go to Africa and I'm gonna move to Africa, know what you're looking for, know what you're looking at, know that these people don't fuck with you for real. Know that even if you're right, you're wrong in their eyes. And you know what the crazy part about him is when the police left yesterday, he looked me in my face. He stood right up to me like he was going to kiss me. And he said, we Africans stick together. And I
Mm,
got what he was saying. He's saying that because he wants me to be on his side, not my side, his side. Don't go telling nobody. Stick with me and I'm going to help you out. You stick with me, you give me
mm.
all the information I need, you fill out this paperwork, you go to the court, you say this and you say that. He told me everything to say in court. He told me everything to say. He said, you stick with me, I'm going to stick with you. Don't tell nobody what happened, basically. Keep it
Hey,
under wraps.
before we go, do you I want to ask how your kids doing? Like emotionally, how are they doing?
They acting as if they doing okay, but I know that they're not. Because my son say stuff that is kind of like he'll say, why this room got so many windows? He's asking
Um,
questions that makes me
okay.
know, okay, he's wondering about this. He's still thinking about this. For 2 days, he cried. Like he would wake up in the middle of the night crying, you know,
Mm,
for about 2 days. And then after that, it's kind of like he could sleep better, but he's asking questions and he's looking at people suspiciously. Who is
okay.
that man? What he want? Why he even at the door? He's whispering now too. That's the difference that he wasn't doing before. Now when
Yeah.
he talks to me, he's saying, "Hey, what you doing?" And instead of talking, I'm like, "Cameron, talk." And he trying, but it's coming out as whisper, like he's scared.
Mm,
So I know that they are traumatized, both of them. I know they need some help. This ain't the place to get the help, but as soon as I can, I will get it.
And,
yeah.
and I
Okay.
want to say this, Miss Kim. It's so easy for people on the outside looking in, saying what they would have done or what they do or what they check
Uh-huh.
when they go to a hotel. We don't know what you would have done if you were placed in that situation. She did the best she could to protect her kids and her
Mhm.
children. Nobody is thinking that there's going to be a man, hiding in your curtain. So I understand that, people may do this, but it's a little insensitive because, again, none of us were there. And, we can all take this as a learning experience. Yes, when we moving forward, double check the curtains and all this other stuff. But, you just got to think about your comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be insensitive to the tragedy that happened. Like, she's not at fault. Even if she didn't check the curtain, she's not at fault for that. Like,
Right. Exactly.
nobody should ever be set up like that. So moving forward, yes, everyone knows to be vigilant. Take this as a learning from her and her experience of what she going through. But to say, yeah, I always check under the bed or I always check the curtains, like, but you were not in her situation. So I just think people should be more mindful of that as well.
Yes. Yes. That's true. That's true. It's easy to say woulda, coulda, shoulda, but like I said, I've never been
Yeah,
in a situation, so I don't know what I would do ever. I know when
exactly.
my son passed away, there was no way I could tell a mother, I understand that you just lost your child because I had never experienced the loss of a child. So I could never say I understand. I remember just kind of being speechless. I would be in that situation and just make sure that people knew I was there if they needed me. But I didn't have the words. But you don't know. You people like Kay said, you don't wake up at 2:30 in the morning. There's a man in your room with a ski mask on. You don't already have planned what you're gonna do. You don't. You just
Hmm.
kind of jump up and you just start sporadically moving. Some people that's trained to do that shit, they probably know what to do. Flip over a bed, grab their gun, do whatever they do. Regular people don't go to sleep planning that, even though we go to sleep thinking, okay, well, I got my pew pew right here, I got my knife right here. And then for you to actually wake up and now this is the day, this is happening right now, you don't know what to do. She didn't know if it was 1, 2, or 3 of them. She didn't know nothing. So people can't say what they would have done. Nobody knows shit.
Didn't even know how he got in there. So it's just so
Yeah.
many things. And then you wouldn't even fathom a room being that small and there's a nigga in there with you. Like, how was the room that small and it still was a person there? Like, this is something out of a movie, basically. It's crazy to even think that you in this little ass room with one bed and it's still somebody in there with you and you don't even know that. That's
Yeah.
what keep going through my head, you know?
Hey, Ebony, thanks for coming in. Okay, let me pull up one more video before we get out of here. Let me see. I can't really see which video is what, so that's the problem here. Let me see. Is this one? What is this one? You recognize this one, Kay?
That's the one you just played. That's the one
Okay.
you just played with the curtains moving. The one that you played before that you didn't finish it was Camaro showing the room. We went in the room after this. After the manager showed us the room, we went in there again when we came from the grocery store. The man was still in the room. We did not know. We still never looked behind that damn curtain. Camaro showing the whole room, and we never thought to look behind that curtain. And the man was still in the room with us at that point.
Okay, what is this here?
This was after the situation happened. I was just showing the aftermath of it. I think you
This
showed
the
that too already.
aftermath of this
Yeah, you
shit.
showed that one already.
I had to
That's
fight
when
a
the little
nigga
boy was on the
in my
ground.
fucking sleep.
Oh, this is the
And
one.
he fucking robbing me and my kids. And I'm
Okay,
waking my kids up to this shit.
You already showed that one.
This shit's
hold
fucked
on.
up. This shit is crazy.
Somebody
Only in
just
Africa
came
do they
on
break in your
stage.
shit just to
Oh,
fucking
that's
steal a
Renee.
cell
Hold
phone.
on, Renee. Oh, Meek, you up here?
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Welcome. Do you have a question?
I just really had a comment. It took me forever to get up here, but I just really wanted to say to K and K that I thank God that her and her children are okay, and
Thank you.
to please ignore the negative comments. Do what you do as a mother, because at the end of the day, a lot of people wish they could have taken their children around the world, or wish they could take their kids around the world, educate them while showing them the world. A lot of people don't have the means to do that. They don't have the sense that God gave them to even attempt to do that,
Right, right,
and that's
right.
why they're
Hmm.
making all of those negative comments towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't allow their ignorance to interfere with what you got going on right now, because right now you're in complete survival mode. You
Hmm.
have to do what you have to do to make sure you and your kids are straight. Just know that we are praying for you. We love you guys. We're praying for you.
Thank you.
This is not
Amen.
just an entertainment thing. This is serious. This is educational, because what you're doing is you are showing other people, and not to deter them, but you're showing them what could possibly take place. You're
Hmm.
putting people on their absolute P's and Q's to know what to do and what not to do. See, a lot of us have trips planned, and we're going to be embarking on Africa, and we want to know the things to stay safe. Not to say that we're glad this happened or anything like that, but to continue to educate people. It's nothing wrong with that. To continue to try to show your children, the world. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody change anything about what you're going through, because see, all this was preordained anyway. It was going to happen. It was just meant to happen.
Hmm.
Sadly, it's happening with you, with your children, but it's also a learning thing for you, for us, everybody. So don't let it be um something that deters you, deters anybody else. It's definitely opened my eyes. I was warned about Nigeria and Tanzania. I, I'm strictly set on Ghana, but there are other places that I'd like to visit, like Kenya, like South Africa. There are other places that I would like to visit, but I know now that I have to be careful regardless of where I am. Like, you really, really have to be careful, because we, like you said, to them, the little bit of money and stuff that they took off of you. It's little, it's changed to us, but it's a lot to these people, and they don't realize
Mm-hmm.
what they're actually taking us through. That was traumatizing for your children. That was traumatizing for you. Hell, that was traumatizing for us. I
Mm-hmm.
was literally sitting here with tears in my eyes listening to your story because this is the first time I've heard any of it. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to chime in a lot. But this is the first time I've heard any of this, and it just broke my heart into pieces. But I thank God that you're okay. That is the main thing. I thank God that your kids are okay. I thank God that you can continue to investigate and do what you got to do to make it right for you and your children. And that's going to be my continued prayer that you keep that strength and you keep that agility about you, and that you're able to, wherever you end up, you're able to make it out of that place safe with
Mm-hmm.
your babies. So that's what I wanted to say. I don't mean to be long-winded, but love you,
That's
girl. Take
right.
care of them
Thank you
babies.
so
Don't
much.
worry about
Love you
them
too.
enemies. Don't worry about them enemies, because baby, they're gonna come and go. They're jealous because they can't make those major. You still making a major move with your babies. I don't care what nobody say. That's
Right, right,
major.
right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just calm down. Try to relax. I know you getting a little. Ooh, excuse me. Hold on. I know you're getting a little emotional. We're gonna go ahead and end this so you can just relax and breathe and get yourself
Mm-hmm.
together. I do thank you for coming up. I appreciate the interview. I appreciate the time. I did have a video to put. There's some people that came late. They're gonna have to just watch they can watch the replay. But anybody have anything to say to Kay before we let her go? And Meek, thanks for coming up. Thanks for those kind words as well.
No problem.
Thank you.
Anybody else have anything to say? I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. If not, let me put my camera on. Hold on, Kay. I know I ain't camera ready, but that's okay. Okay,
Okay.
so I want to thank you all for being here. Welcome back to the Chemisphere. I want to thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your love and support. I appreciate all the kind words, and I appreciate you all for taking your time to come in. I love you all, and stay blessed. Okay, go ahead and get relax and like I
Mm-hmm.
said, breathe and try to calm yourself. I know this is not easy and we don't know what it's like, but we definitely were. So many people messaged me about you. And unfortunately, I couldn't tell them. There was a lot of questions I couldn't answer. I just let them know that you were okay. And that was kind of where I had to end it at until you decided to speak. So I love you, Kay, and thank you so
Love you
much.
too, honey.
Okay, I love you all. Stay blessed and everybody have a
Thank
good night.
you. Be blessed.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
Bye.
night,
you.
everybody.
Bye.